All right, are you ready to figure out the fuel cost of your day trip? You can use this sheet right here, and it will give you the average cost of a gallon of gas, and then how many gallons your car usually gets for each, how many miles you can drive for each gallon. This can get tricky, and so I have 3 websites linked for you, and I really am going to encourage you to use one of those if you're not using the MapQuest, where you can calculate the fuel cost right on there. So the first one I'm going to show you, sorry, itchy eyes, is up here on the fuel cost calculator. So I'm going to come click that one. It's going to open us up to a new screen. Now, if you remember, we talked about Bay Beach being 20.8 miles round trip. So I'm going to leave that in there. And fuel efficiency. So if I'm using this chart over here, I look on here and I see that my car is not on here, but something that might be similar to it would be a Ford Focus. So I'm going to put 28 miles per gallon. That's my fuel efficiency. So I'm going to switch that to 28. You can leave it at 25 if you would like. And then average gas cost. So right now on this sheet, it's listing that the average gas cost is $2.63. I was out driving today and I saw that the gas at the gas station costs $1.89 per gallon. So I'm going to switch that to what it currently is. Now I can calculate, press that green calculate, and it'll tell me that my trip will cost me $1.40. So now do you notice in the decimal point, there's the decimal point, the 4, and no 0. So they're not adding that extra piece in, but it will cost me $1.40, and it's going to make me use 7/10 of a gallon of gas. So that will be my fuel trip calculator. Another calculator you can use is, oops, wrong one, is the fuel economy. And this one is very similar in that it is going to ask you to do some things. However, this one is going to let you add your vehicle. So you can choose. Well, I will tell you that I have, my car is older, a 2010. I'm going to look for a Kia. You guys are going to know which car is mine out in the parking lot now. And a Kia Forte. Okay, so select options. I don't know. So I'm just going to put this one because cars are not my forte. So there's my vehicle, and now I can enter the trip. So now my trip, my starting point, my destination. So right here, I can put in those addresses for my locations. I didn't spell Ashwaubenon incorrect. I still want to put in our school address, our school website. All right, and then my destination. Oh my goodness, I forgot what Bay Beach address was. Maybe I'll just list Bay Beach and see what it says. All right, so calculate the trip. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's going to take me to Bay Beach. All right, so there's my directions it's going to give me. And up here it's going to tell me it's going to cost me 69 cents to travel. So remember, that was one way. So now I would look over here, combined mileage 28. So that would be my combined trip. So that's another website we can use where you can add in your car. So maybe you want to pretend you have a really fancy car and you can add that in. The next one is AAA gas price, and it's going to have you do the same thing. Start location, a destination, and you can add destinations, and then your car that you're driving. So that'll give you a more accurate cost. And then up here, you're going to see the national average is $1.96 for a gallon of gas. So you can use those 3 websites, and remember, they're on the resource page right here in order to calculate your fuel cost, and then you'll add that into your planner. So I hope that helps.